Right, good afternoon, everybody. So today I want to talk about one simple thing, that is the TrendMaster. I have got a new set of settings for you, and you can see under my K2 robot, it's called Gen 3. Okay, previously we were configuring this Gen 2. Okay, but the Gen 2 performance is only so-so, or also we need to tweak some of the entry rule and the exit rules so that you get a better performance like my Gen 3. Okay, so this Gen 3, let me open up the chart. So I'm going to go through the parameters with you quickly. So all you need to do is to view this video, pause, go and do your setting if you want to. Okay, the choice is yours. And then come back to the video, pause, then go and set. Also, this is what you can do. So basically, you go to the strategy lab, okay, and you select TrendMaster 100, entry, exit, stop loss method, and the trade sizing and management. All right. And then make sure you select dynamic strong stop, guys. This is the one of the strongest watch lists to use because this watch list is automatically updated every week to have to feature, not to have, but to feature the top 10 percentile stocks, okay, performance stocks in Wall Street. Also, it is very user friendly and dynamic. Okay, so you will always be trading the strong uptrending stock, which in a way makes it more forgiving if we are too early or too late into the trade, right? So once you go to the, okay, you go and do this setting, and then after that you run tests, and then after that you save it to the dashboard. If you have any question, always WhatsApp us, okay? Because the email seems to be losing some of you, unable to connect with you. Either you miss our mail or go to the spam box. So the best is to WhatsApp us, all right? So this is the Gen 3. I click on it again. You can see the performance. Okay, let's go through the performance first, right? Over the last 5 years, we have got a 490 trades, 77% win rate. Okay, profit factor is 1.7. Now, the average win per trade, after you add up all the wins to divide by the number of winning trades, you get $310 per winning trade. And then you get average loss of 579. So you have some of you may start to think that, oh shit, the average loss is more than the average win. Why is that so? Okay, so this is because we are using a wide stop loss. Now, this wide stop loss, you cannot apply it to any stock, just close size anyhow trade, even on your own, please, because the quality of stock matters. Not all stock will able to survive the wide stop. Some will trigger easily, okay, and go down and never come up again. Okay, and then okay, what you want to know is the win rate, right? So with a 77% win rate, if you have this performance where the average win is slightly lesser than the average loss, you will still end up profitable. Okay, there you go. This is the performance of the back test, the equity ROI. It's based on a 25K trading account. Will there be losing period in the robot? Yes, there will be. Okay, as you can see, the maximum drawdown during the last 5 years was 35%. Okay, this is the 2021 drawdown, and then followed by the Ukraine war in 2022. You can see it's only down 18.4% in September, and it is, okay, this is 2021. So in the Ukraine war in the September, the worst was only 18%. Now, if you talk about the April sell-off caused by the tariffs war declared by Trump, is about 16.2% drawdown. Subsequently, the whole market recover, so does the robot. Remember, it's trading the top 10 percentile of the stock market. Therefore, all your Nvidia lah, Rocket Lab lah, Sophie lah, all these, right, is inside the watch list. So it's able to benefit from that. Later, we'll open up the trade history to understand what kind of stocks has it traded, okay, and why it makes sense. Okay, so the worst is 35% drawdown, which means to say, okay, especially you look, take a look at this, because I want to give you the right expectation. Okay, you cannot use a robot and then you think that it is going to win every single trade. No, we are taking the trade signal just like how you would have traded the market yourself, except that it saves you time and convenience. You don't need to stay up late at night trading Wall Street. Okay, like for example, if a trade is taken at 2 a.m., what are you doing at 2 a.m.? Sleeping. Oh, but the system can still continue to take the trade. All right, so 废话少说, let's come down to the drawdown, like this period. Okay, so if you start in 2021, 10th of February, you confirm going to face drawdown. Okay, and you probably will only break even 1 or 2 years down the road, or when the robot recover, when the trade starts to come in and make money. Also, this is where you start is also very important. Okay, and then you look at the drawdown over here. That means for this entire period, because the stock market isn't going anywhere because of Ukraine war and so on. Okay, so therefore you see it is lackluster, going around aimlessly. This period, 2022 July all the way to 6th of August 2023. Okay, only when the market breaks into strong trend, like right now, strong trend, you will see the robot keep getting trade and then keep making money and will outperform the rest of the S&P 500. Why? It's because the S&P 500 is a fixed list of stocks of 500 stocks. Okay, and they adjust the stock inside, I think quarterly or monthly. I forgot. Right, but for our case, is weekly. It will update the dynamic strong stock watch list. Okay, as you can see, the year-to-date gain of this robot is 21% versus S&P 500 7%. Okay, and this is right. So these are performance. So let us now talk about the trades that it has taken like recently and so on. So you have next, okay, this is as soon as 15, 14, 10, 10. Okay, so you can see some of the good performance like ASTS, okay, and then you have got Hood, Robin Hood up 40%. Okay, you have got GEV, and then you've got Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab taken on 9th of June, 70% up. Okay, so this watchlist of stock is very exciting. So if you want to examine what are the stocks inside the watchlist, how you can do it is go back to the dashboard, you click on dynamic strong stock. These are the stocks. Okay, just like I mentioned Sophie, right? It's right here. Also, these are the current stocks inside the watchlist. Coinbase, all these crypto play currently in play right here. Hood is right here. All right, so this will give you MicroStrategy is also AI related. Okay, so you can see they are the top 10 percentile in the market. Right, then let us now go to the settings. Okay, so if you go to the entry parameters, these are the settings. Okay, so I will just pause here for 1 or 2 seconds. Then later you can just copy my homework if you want to lah. Of course, if you want to play around with the settings to achieve a better backtest results for your own robot, feel free to go ahead. This video most likely will help those users who are very new to trading and they may need help with the settings. Okay, and then exit parameter over here. Okay, slight change to the Gen 2. And finally, your stop loss strategy. Okay. And then we have the trade sizing. Okay, trade sizing. Again, feel free to adjust the parameter to suit your own risk appetite. Okay, to suit your own risk appetite. And that's all, guys. So after you set, you save it, and then turn it on, it will start to auto trade your robot to this Gen 3 performance. Okay, so with that, I will end today's video, and thank you. See you at the next video. Bye bye.